to America to cut $100 billion from the budget immediately upon the new Congress entering power.
Well, the continuing resolution is going to come up on the floor next week in the House, and I think we're going to get to $100 billion. So I think we're going to fulfill our pledge.
Because the last numbers I saw were somewhere in the neighborhood of $58 billion, and you guys think that you're going to be able to get to that $100 billion?
Yeah, we'll get to $100 billion.
Great.
Mark my words.
Mark your words right here at CPAC. So explain, I guess, what you guys are doing at CPAC and how you're enjoying the conference so far.
Well, CPAC is such a wonderful organization and such a wonderful activity. The enthusiasm and the patriotism that you feel here is almost unlike anything else that happens here in Washington, D.C. So we're so excited to be here and spread our optimism about conservative leadership in the Congress.
Mm-hmm. Could you tell me a little bit about your position with the House Republican Policy Committee and what you guys have planned for the future?
Yeah, the House Policy Committee, Republican Policy Committee, is one of the positions in leadership. It's 5 in the leadership hierarchy. And our job is I believe, a couple things. One, we have 87 new freshman members in the House Republican Conference, which is wonderfully exciting. Our job is to bring them up to speed, to get them knowledgeable about the processes of the House, but also about the big policy issues: fundamental tax reform, energy policy, health care policy, tax policy, security, all the kinds of things that they need to have that fundamental knowledge about. And then secondly, it's about making certain that we're talking about these issues at the 30,000-foot level so that people have that understanding, not just of the freshmen, but of members of our conference. And then thirdly, it's to push forward that wonderful, optimistic, and positive solution that we have from a policy standpoint. So it's a great opportunity to put forward those conservative policy issues that we believe are the solution to the challenges that we face.
You've been on the kind of fiscal issues bandwagon for a long time. So how do you integrate some of the new Tea Party members who've come to Congress, who have been elected basically with the wave of enthusiasm of voters to shrink the size of government spending?
I welcome them with open arms. It's wonderful to have kindred souls come join us in Congress. The Tea Party folks, the Tea Party movement, I've embraced from the very, very beginning, because I believe that it is simply Americans, many of whom said over the past couple of decades that it didn't make any difference whether you had a Democrat or a Republican in Congress. Well, what we've seen now is that the leftist government that we have is a result of those elections, and they recognize that. So they got engaged in the process. So they're wonderful friends and great supporters of appropriate, constitutionally based, fundamental principled policy. So I think it's a great addition.
Congressman Tom Price, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much. Take care.
You too.